Hey, it's cold outside, but it's warm in here. I'm working on part 2 of this video right now, and I would advise you, if you are watching this part 2 without watching part 1, you should just stop and go back and watch part 1 before you proceed to this. This is going to be part 2 of a 3-video series. Good morning. I'm on my second cup of coffee here. I was going to just show you real quick how to do a video with VSDC. I was thinking about what are the most important things for someone that's never used this before. And by the way, I just learned on my own by watching some other people's YouTube videos and stuff. Now this is kind of silly. I'm actually using Adobe Rush, it's called, on my phone as a video editor to show you about making a video with VSDC Video Editor on a computer. So it's kind of weird that way, but anyway, I at least wanted to tell you that I'm using a phone to do this video. So let's see here. Hey, there's one other thing I want to show you on this VSDC Video Editor, and it took me a while to figure this out, but it actually is very useful. So you can go into here in projects, and you can say you already have one project open. You can open another project at the same time. So say I want to, instead of retyping text over again, I want to borrow something from a previous video. You can go to early bird, like this early bird special is one that I worked on yesterday. Well, if there was anything I wanted to copy over from that, I can hit that, click it, and open it. So that's a project. This vproj, this file is also a vproj. So I open that, click it, open it. Now watch this. Now this is a big file because it has a lot of video and complexity. This Harris Hill one is very short. It's a minute long. Now look at this one. This Early Bird Special Big Walker 2023, that's open at the same time this Harris Hill one is. So to toggle between the two, you click on that to go to Harris Hill, that to go to the Big Walker one. Now, what I wanted to show you is the complexity of this. And there's some more information on this that I was going to post on how you do a double track video. Basically using two cameras and splicing the stuff all together. You can check that video out separately from this one. And that's probably, you know, phase 2 of your learning how to use VSDC. I did it first because, I started working on that first with that little video using this Adobe phone app called Rush, just because I wanted to capture the work as I was doing it. But actually, if you're trying to figure out VSDC, just watch the one about making a video at Harris Hill. And then if you want to see the other one, check that out later, as far as how to use two cameras and stuff, and how to get the timeline worked out. So you can see this is quite complex. Each one of these is a piece of text. If I go click over here, you know, there's text at each one of those little yellow markers. So anyway, I just thought I would show you that. See, all these different little pieces of this video are joined together to make one 25-minute video almost. So anyway, but if I wanted to grab this text right here, I could pick up copy, and just copy that out of there. That way I don't have to do new formatting and stuff. I can just take that and copy it over to the Harris Hill one if I want to, and put it in here. And then I have to, of course, adjust the timeline where it falls, where I want it to fall. But that's a nice trick that took me a little while to figure out with this VSDC thing. And, you know, any of these tricks that I'm showing you, I'm telling you this because it'll make your life easier, and it'll make it less painful to do videos, and it'll save you time. So when I first tried to learn VSDC, it was like really overwhelming because there's just so many features on it. But it turns out you hardly need many of these features. So, but this one was a handy one, being able to open 2 projects and copy stuff from an old one. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Harris Hill project. I'm gonna make sure I have that saved. Saved it. Now I'm gonna close it. Or, well, yeah, I'm gonna put. So here's the file, the actual MP4 file of Rob landing at Harris Hill. I'm gonna take that. So now I'm gonna show you how to upload this thing to YouTube, and this is easy too. YouTube open here. Nice song there, Freebird by Skinnerd. Anyway, hit create, upload video. All I have to do is go over here, Rob landing at Harris Hill, and drag it over to right there, and it'll upload that to YouTube. It's going to take a little bit. So then what you can do is put in, you can tell people what this is all about, what this video is. But I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. I might put in this. It's always nice to put a description in here in your YouTube video. And I don't know, I've been experimenting with this thing here called auto generated for thumbnail. It kind of works good enough. Done. Basically, you don't have to do anything else. Just come in here and hit next a couple times. Put on public and hit publish, and that there we go. Then you just close that. And there you go. It's showing in there. So I basically just made that video because it was really short, and I thought that Rob would probably like to see his landing. So I thought, well, I can show you quite a bit with VSDC Video Editor by making just a short video. So, you know, if people want to make flying videos, I think it's really cool. And, you know, it's useful to other pilots to see it. And people that are interested in getting into flying might want to see that too. So, all right, well, hope you enjoyed this. Now that it's on YouTube, I can always go back in here and edit my description or something like that if I want to. And I might do that. I might put a little blurb here at the end of this saying, you know, if you want to learn to fly, look up USHPA, which is the United States Hang Gliding and Paragliding Association. I might add that on here yet. But for purposes of showing you how to make a video and get this over onto YouTube easily, I think we've done that. And call it a day. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care. Bye-bye.